dum, Hey, hey, hi, hello. I'm here. I'm here and I'm doing stuff. Hello. So there's playing against the storm today because that's what I decided to do. And yeah, we've got a quest to do. We we're doing this little quest thingy majigger here, and it is the Insane Gamble. The Crown is furious that you're gambling with forbidden relics. So yeah, I'm betting 5 relics that I will beat this game. And if I do, I get 10 relics. But because the queen is furious that I'm gambling with forbidden relics, impatience grows 50% quicker. Hopefully, that won't be a problem. Probably won't. Who knows? Maybe it will. I don't know. Starting with a farm, some more extra people, and some money. And we're doing Prestige 6 because that's where I'm pretty comfortable. And it's not so easy that well, I don't take the game seriously at all, basically. Also, I turned on hand tracker for testing. Let me turn that off real quick. The hand tracker's cool, but it's also very experimental. Come on, camera, you can do this. Get me back on. You're not going to, are you? Oh, what a great start. What an absolutely fantastic start to all this, huh? Okay, okay. It's okay. I got it. I exist. Cool. Okay. Hey, we're starting against the storm, and we didn't have any technical difficulties whatsoever. So anyway, let's check our forest mysteries, huh? All right. All buildings using fertile soil produce 50% more goods during drizzle season. That's fantastic. Man, wish I could get that all the time. Unearthly elements, you can sacrifice one less stack at hostility ones. That's basically the entire game. People leave faster, people get frustrated if they don't have housing, and people get frustrated if they don't have complex food and housing. Melancholy is a little dangerous here. Being fully saturated with complex food is not always easy to do, and it's most certainly not guaranteed. But we'll deal with it, I guess. I started with the humans because, boy, with I have a modifier that's impatience grows 50% faster, I would like it to grow 25% slower at the very least. So, yeah, that's the reason for that. Let's get our initial items, shall we? Uh, hmm. These kinda suck. Part of me is tempted to take Brick Oven because pies are nice, but I probably am just going to take one of the better camps. Let's go with Trappers. Like, it's kind of a coin flip onto which one's better here. So, I'll just click one of them, it's fine. Alright, we have the Weaver, the Leatherworker, and the Smithy. Clan Hall's a little early for a service building. Let's just get that out of the way. Uh, two of the three races take pickled goods, so, like, the water skins could end up being good. 2-star fabric is certainly good enough for our purposes. We don't need 3-star fabric. I think I'll actually lean on leatherworker. Maybe we'll find a ranch and it'll be the best choice I've ever made. We didn't. What did we find, though? Well, we found some flour. We also found the bakery, which opens up pies again. Kind of need both of them for this to work, honestly. Maybe I'll get the provisioner here. I could also just get the forager camp, because that's like... the forager camp is probably smarter. I may not actually be able to get any flour-based food this game. I might have to stick with porridge and, like, skewers. Possibly pickled goods. And theoretically I can get that through leatherworking, maybe? I don't know. It's a bad start. Let's just leave it at that. The start sucks. Anyway, we'll drop a leatherworker over here. That'll do fine. That'll be better fabric production at least. I'll drop a crude workstation down, for we must do that. And then I probably want to get a big shelter down, because I don't think I'll have access to crystallized dew for a good long while. And so we'll need a place for the foxes to be happy in. So I should probably make 2 of them, if I'm being real. And maybe we'll even get to that. For now, I'll put down a trapper's camp for food, make sure the woodcutter camps are prioritized. And I guess I'll unpause, get my first cornerstone, see if we can't get some help. This is not the best start, gotta say. At least I started with some extra people so we can get a slightly faster start. Which is why we have lizards and a lizard and a fox instead of just humans. Interesting to start with. We're not too worried about blight. Travel rations would be nice if we had a bunch of haulers, but we don't. Archaeology is good to take early, but we don't really have the tools for it. I might just click on giant vegetables here. This makes the small farm way more viable in terms of raw food, so we don't have to depend on turning the grain into anything, either feeding it to animals or turning it into porridge. That's a safe bet. Plus, if we find any vegetables around, we can always gather them, and that's basically triples any gathering nodes that you collect from, because you collecting 1 vegetable from the node suddenly turns into you collecting 3 vegetables from the node. It's very good. Orders are up. I might not open them right now, because I have no way of making anything particularly good at the moment. Let's get some people making planks at the very least. I guess I should make a human in there, because we are eventually going to want our lizard in the leatherworker to make fabric, because he has a bonus to making fabric. Because apparently, everything in the leatherworker counts as meat production. You might wonder, how could pigment, fabric, and water skins possibly have anything to do with meat production? To which I say, shut up, they don't get a lot of buildings to themselves. Anyway, going to hurry things up a touch, wait till I have like enough planks to build another big shelter, and then I'll be okay to open up the orders. We'll be a little bit more established. I'll be happy for that. So yeah, just gonna fast forward through it. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Definitely want to break into this glade now that I look at it. Getting a farm up over there within getting a farm going by year 2 is very, very good. Let's just leave it at that. Alright, I would like you to collect this. So we have room for another big shelter. And it looks like this is not filled. Alright. No problem. I'm actually just going to force them to deliver it once they're done. Alright, planks are being delivered. It's a good time to check the orders. Quick transaction. Artisan would be very helpful. So would the export specialization. Oh, I would certainly love to do this. 8 minutes and 30 seconds, you say? Huh. Every season lasts 4 minutes. Unless the storm lasts 3 minutes, and I'm forgetting. Which means... This is to a trader, right? Yeah, it can be to a trader or trade routes. So in theory, when I get my first trader, who will be guaranteed to come at the start of next drizzle, that I will have like maybe 30 seconds to sell a bunch of stuff to him and have 7 amber, and I could get this done. I think that's worth the risk, so we'll do that. We just have to make absolutely 100% sure that a trading post goes up, and should probably just put one down instead of being all precious about the placement. But all the placements are ugly and I hate it. That's not fair. What if I want nice placements that I like and not ugly placements that I hate? Ever think of that game? I don't think they even thought of that. That's how rude the game is. Anyway, let's open up another order. Another timed order. Joyful Humans. That one is gonna be tricksy. I can get them up to 16 if I got houses for everybody. Then I could get them up to 21 by favoring them. 22 by putting a lizard on the hearth. And then that's kinda it. There's no way I can get 4 human houses up within 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Even if I went really hard on it, because I don't have any clay and no bricks to make houses with those. No real way to make porridge, no real way to get coats. Yeah, I think like 22 is basically just my limit here. We're at hostility level 1, so I could like get up to 24 if I cut a bunch of woodcutters. But after that, there's really no way to squeeze any happiness out of them. Yeah, I don't think this is in the cards. I don't think it's physically possible. +1 to plank reduction would certainly be nice, but exploration is easy, so I'm going to click that. Maybe we'll get something nice afterwards. Hunters. Ooh, +1 to meat production sounds fantastic. Let's click that. Do we get meat from this? Very occasionally we do. So I will tell people not to eat meat so we can stockpile a bit. Mayhaps we will get that done. That will be lovely. going back to fast forwarding then. Alright. Oop. It's facing the wrong way. I mean, it doesn't matter where it's faced or where it's placed because Trading Post doesn't actually need you to, doesn't actually need road access or any access whatsoever. It just needs to exist. Because the traders are nice enough to deliver the goods to the warehouse all by themselves. It's very kind of them. What is your problem? We're full up on planks. That's a surprise. Again, we don't have any bricks, so we can't really go hard into housing right now. I was hoping this would be gone before I felt I needed to build the next big shelter, but I guess not. I guess we're just gonna deal. We're gonna deal, and that's gonna have to be okay. Once again, I find myself with only one builder because I overcommit to woodcutting, but you know, sometimes you just get into bad habits and never solve them. The end. Storm is here. I'm a little worried about Lizard and Fox Resolve. Yeah, Lizards are a touch upset. If I can get the shelter down, it's fine though, and we'll probably get it down before they start to leave, so I'm not going to sweat it. Now we can make a farm once this tree gets chopped down. Chop it. Chop it down. Chop it. Chop it now. Do it. Do it. There we go. They did it. Alright. So if we can get that built, we will be very happy. That said, we really could use another builder. Maybe we don't need plant fiber and bricks right now. Maybe we just need some basic shelter. Choose 3. I'm mildly worried we'll not get the shelter and the farm built before the storm ends. I'll have to bring in the newcomers immediately when they come. And therefore I'll have enough builders to probably build everything fine. Probably. Shelter's going up, that's good. The lizards were getting a little persnickety. I think I could fast forward until the newcomers show up, which is about halfway through the storm. Bing, hello. I guess these guys seems fine. Fortunately, they make everybody quite a bit more upset because they come in without being satiated with good food. But it's fine, we got the shelter up, soon we'll have the park up, and soon everyone will have bonus 2 resolve, and we will be sitting very pretty. There we go. Look at that, look at all that resolve, look at all that delicious resolve. Cool. Trading Post is up for quick transaction, and it looks like they're getting ready to complete the small farm, which will be lovely. I may need to turn off grain production until I find a geyser, and then I can make porridge. But right now I have no water, so vegetables are going to be the only thing that we get out of that. I would like to prioritize that, builders, if you don't mind. That'd be cool if you could do that for me. They did. It's very nice of them. Alright. Farm is done. We will need some humans on that. They can fertilize the ground. Oh, they changed the the icon from green to yellow. That's good, because the fox icon was a green leaf and the human icon was a green wheat sheath, and that was very confusing. This is much more visually distinct. It's a good change. Good change from last update. I approve. Good job. Maybe one less harvester, actually. And then we'll get a fox there. We could get our last lizard in the trapper's camp. I do want one builder. Yeah, this is fine. Although we're not building anything, so I guess my lizard is... Well, they're gonna go in the trapper camp. What do you know? Isn't that funny how that worked out? Let's see, we have a drizzle geyser over here. Not a lot of easy glades. Probably want to go down this way just for more warehouse space. We've got plenty. Maybe we don't need it. Maybe we can just chop this way. Push towards expanding in this direction. It's a lot safer. Not that, you know, I need to be particularly safe. But it's, you know, I don't have to take completely unnecessary risks, is all I'm saying. Alright, Zorg is here. I must sell 12 amber worth of goods to him in order to get the quick transaction order done. So we'll sell some resin, that's fine. Got plenty of eggs. We could also sell some planks, that's like okay. And we're gonna sell them at a better rate than that though. I really don't want to do the dumb thing where you sell amber for amber and make the trade that way. I really don't have a whole lot else to sell though. Could sell some eggs. It's a little bit sus to trade away your precious food that you desperately need for everybody to eat. Though honestly, we have enough to make it to the next harvest. Maybe this is like weirdly okay. It feels like a poor choice, but it's definitely worth it for this. Alright. Got the order done, we got the artisan, which is lovely. We'll put it there. Got a new blueprint. Ooh, Gosh. What do I do with this? These are all good. Certainly all viable. The smelter is especially valuable here in case if I run into a clay pit. This all kind of depends on what I get in the dangerous glade. Which one of these is better, to be honest. So maybe I sit on that until I've chopped into that dangerous glade. And to that end, let's get our woodcutters closer to it. And yeah, that's that. Zorg has saw fit to bring us a ranch, which is fantastic. We can swap on grain, and we can turn that grain into meat and leather, which we can use to make water skins and just have meat to eat. That'll be lovely. It'll be super fantastic, in fact. Let's see, we also have a cornerstone. Destroy all food, but double the bonus from fertile ground. I mean, here's the thing. We could... well, we can't sell mushrooms to him. We can sell our meat. Phrasing. For a single oil? That sounds terrible. For a single plank? I mean, I'm gonna lose it anyway if I collect that cornerstone, but it's definitely worth it. We can collect enough eggs to get us through drizzle season, and then we'll get a nice big harvest of vegetables during clearance. So I think that's totally worth it. Plus, I guess if I was feeling generous, I could just, you know, buy food for them with the money I got. Which, I mean, I guess if I'm gonna be nice about it, I guess we can buy some food so we don't just starve if we must. New orders as well. I think we're set up enough to pop one or two. Use rainwater or deliver luxury goods. I still am dreaming of making use of flour, but like, I don't know. It'd just basically be for pies. Maybe Rainpunk Engineer is just fine. The parts are certainly valuable. We'll think about doing that one. Deliver 50 stone for a clay pit. I love the clay pit. Let's not mince words there. But getting 50 stone is impossible unless Zorg is selling it. So yeah. Stone is not native to this map. We could only get it from collecting sea marrow, and collecting 50 in 8 minutes is impossible. Likewise, collecting 50 roots without a readily available source of roots. Also pretty much just impossible. We don't have any native herbs either. Man, these orders are tough to fulfill. I guess we hope we find a drizzle geyser. At least that one's, like, viable to do at some point. Plus it kind of, you know, encourages us to do a little rain punk. So, you know, some gentle encouragement there. That's fine. You can tell how fine it is for how hard it was for me to get that word out of my mouth. Anyway. We probably won't starve, so I'm willing to just fast forward through year 2, more or less. We'll need to have a blight post for year 3, so I'll just happily drop one down there. It's going to take some bricks, which means we'll need some clay and somebody in the crude workstation. But that will happen eventually. Zorg's leaving. Definitely want to chop into these glades, finish that exploration order as soon as I can, and hope there's some drizzle geysers in these glades. Cross fingers, I guess. What are you guys planting? It's a nice even mix. That sounds fine. I will definitely need the ranch to be built to make use of this grain. Maybe it's fine to cut egg production, given that I bought a whole bunch of food. I can put him in the crude workstation, get him to work on some more planks and some bricks. Much, much, much needed building materials. Make sure the ranch and the blight post are the top priority, though. The artisan's nice, but we don't need coats or luxury goods right now. I mean, the coats would be nice, but we have bigger issues. Let's just leave it at that. Lo-de-do. Yeah, we had plenty of food to make it to clearance, and now we're getting a nice big harvest of grain and vegetables. Lovely. Like, between the Forest Mystery and Back to Nature, this farm is gonna provide a lot. Like a lot. It's gonna be very, very helpful through the entire game. Like, I'm not gonna say one, 11 strong patch of fertile ground is going to win us the game in terms of our food needs, but it's gonna do good. Let me just say that. Also, I need more water because I spent like all afternoon talking to family and my throat's already pre-wrecked for stream. Isn't that lovely? Super duper lovely. Gosh, that doesn't sound very lovely. Well, it's because it's not, and I'm a liar. That's basically how that's working out. Alright, year 2. This is going to require me basically halting all wood cutting, I'm guessing. Yeah, we need to at least reduce it by 1 and put a lizard on the hearth. That is essential. Can we bring in people? Another fox? I mean, I guess. It's not the craziest idea. Ooh, we do need housing, though. The lizards are quite upset, so getting some lizard houses down would be, well, a lizard house down would not be crazy. Granted, we really don't have the bricks for that. Alright, so, you get on the hearth. Make everybody slightly happier so we can get through this storm. You two can be on the workstation, creating those much-needed building materials. You can go on the harvester's camp, and until we have the materials for it, you go on the main warehouse. And help make everything else more efficient until we're ready to build. Suppose I should move the trapper's camp a bit. We don't want them forced to go through a building and slow them down. We do have the materials for the ranch now, so once you're done with the delivery, you get to building. And I guess we can fast forward. I don't think anything is going to happen during the storm that will require me to panic and change things, so we'll just go quicker. Ooh, we also have 14 people, which means I should consider a nice park. So we'll put it over here for now, along with some benches. I will move these to a more aesthetically pleasing locale later, but right now we kind of just need the bonuses. The ranch is made. Excellent. We have a use for the grain now. Let's have a stock of 20 leather and say 50 meat. That's fine. Gosh, I don't want to take this person off the trapper's camp, honestly. It's probably fine. Yeah, you turn our grain into edible stuff. And we can actually start making water skins out of meat and leather too, and then we can make some pickled goods, which will be very helpful. Very, very helpful indeed. But we might have to wait for Drizzle to do that, because I need lizards to work on that, because they're more efficient. And if I'm doing things inefficiently, my brain does no longer releases the happy juices. It releases the, oh god, I'm being inefficient juices, and those suck. Anyway, let's see. Little short on bricks. But it looks like we have just enough to make that blight post, which will be very helpful. At Prestige 6, we will get 5 blight cysts when clearance hits. So like I'd like to have a stock of 10. 10 purging fire for that. Accumulated dew is pretty great if you have any berry production whatsoever. We don't. What's our cornerstone? More giant vegetables? I mean, honestly, that's pretty good. Because we can pickle giant vegetables, and we can eat them raw. It's like better than making grain, because we can turn vegetables into meat and leather too. Gosh, alright. That's weird. I guess we're vegetable pilled today. So be it. Let's see some new orders. This is a little, this is a weird sort of choice here. Do we have the ability to make any luxury goods whatsoever? No, we do not. And maybe I'll sit on choosing that for a bit. It's fine. Let's just chop into some glades and remind myself if I'm going to buy something from Farlef. The axes certainly wouldn't be terrible to have. We don't have beavers, so we do have somewhat slow wood cutting. That seems okay. I'm gonna need some provision packs at some point to start trading with as well. But where are they? I don't have any good way of getting them. So I guess I'll just have to put down a makeshift camp, as much as I hate it. And we'll fast forward again. Okay, the blight post is up. I still need a builder pretty badly. Oh wow, another fertile soil glade? That's amazing. Okay. Alright. I like that. Just make another farm, I guess. Well, if we just grew infinity vegetables, that sounds pretty good. Harvester's camp has run out. Oh no! That's all of our plant fiber and all of our clay that we even have remote access to. That's minorly concerning. Root deposit gives herbs. This gives bugs. This also gives bugs. Oh, we do have a single bit of sea marrow in there, which is certainly worth getting because that is currently our only source of bricks. So we'll go ahead and chop that up. Okay, farm will do fine there. Farlef is leaving. I'd have preferred to have had him around for popping open the glade, but, well, you know, life's not perfect. May as well queue up some human houses while we're making bricks. We are making bricks, right? Yeah. We just don't have a lot of them. That's it. Start making coats as well, but I kind of need another lizard for that. I'm just very short on lizards this game, it feels like. Maybe I need to remedy that somehow. Alright, I've got crates of provisions. Can I put veggies in here? No. I can put eggs in there, though, and we have plenty of them. So that's probably fine. Just make a bunch of packs of provisions. Maybe we can get some trading going. Also need somebody making purging fire for sure. So we'll get them on this fox on that. there's our 5 Blightrot cysts. All ready and waiting to try to kill us. Isn't that lovely? It's taking a lot longer to chop down all of this forest than I'd initially expected it would take. I don't have any fabric, that's why. I mean, I can swap you out of the hearth, it's fine. I'll just need to put you back for when the storm hits. Yeah, we're kind of low on manpower. And just in time, some foxes have arrived. We'll take 3 foxes, that's perfectly fine and good. We will definitely need housing for them, though. Which means we need the lizard house built, at the very least. Probably should queue up a big shelter, too. Kinda have to, yeah. Alright. Fair enough. Not ideal. But, well, it's also not, you know, like, gonna kill us, so that'll be good enough. I'll take not dying. Hey, Hunters is done, finally. That brings in 2 more people. A lizard! Excellent. He can go back on the Trapper's camp, where he's nice and productive. And I have 2 blueprints I'm sitting on. I still feel like I need to see what's in this glade before I pop it. And how much could the blueprints really help when we're about to hit the storm, right? Right. Of course I'm right. How could I not be right? I'm narrating this, therefore I'm always right. Oop, full up on packs of provisions already, eh? That's good to see. We should check for good trade routes in that case. We could sell grain, which I mean I guess is fine. It is weirdly it's weirdly inefficient. How are we doing on purging fire? We have just enough fuel to burn through all the cysts. Excellent. We'll get you guys making more veggies, and that should be good. Storm may be a little tiny bit rough, but we'll have to just cut a bunch of woodcutters and that'll be that. Sure do have to cut a bunch of woodcutters, don't we? Okay, we can run 2. Not ideal. And we also need a lizard on the hearth. That should get us through this one. And with our extra manpower, we can fill up the stonecutter's camp. Could start making coats. We do have this guy making fabric. It's not the craziest idea. Let's put 2 people in the warehouse, leave ourselves with 3 builders for the moment, because there's a lot we need built. And we'll call it good. One Blight Fighter should be able to take care of 5 cysts on their own, or at the very least get it down below 100%, and therefore make us all safe. That'll be fine. So I'll fast forward again. Should check for trade routes, though. We certainly have enough vegetables that I'm okay with selling a bunch. Sure. Why not? could also turn on water skins, but I don't need the containers right this instant. I would need the field kitchen or some kind of better food production building, which again really makes me want to pop into this glade a lot sooner than I have. But I've made my choice. Actually, it's probably fine to just pop into it now, if I'm being honest. It's not going to push us to another hostility level. In fact, surprisingly, we have... oh yeah, we've accumulated enough hostility where... enough impatience where hostility is being less of a problem. I nearly forgot the insane gamble thing. Haha. I need to get a human on the hearth a lot faster. Ooh, a drizzle geyser! That is great to see. Super great, in fact. We can't quite cleanse the cauldron yet. If we had coats, we could, though. We have the ability to make coats, we just have to make it so nobody uses them. So yeah, let's get a bunch of coats made in a big hurry. And the purging fire will get made slowly. And then we can cleanse it, and that'll be just lovely. Cool. Alright. Drizzle Geyser makes me want to get a greenhouse. If just for the herb production. What else did we find, though? Meat, more reeds. No clay pit, so that makes me not want to take the smelter nearly as much. Nothing for the herbalist camp to make use of, so probably greenhouse is my best bet, more or less. It's fair enough. I did get the drizzle geyser. Ooh, hi. 2-star planks and bricks? Maybe I want 3-star planks instead. Maybe I want an apothecary. I don't have flowers, so the apothecary is not as good. Could turn vegetables into oil, and that makes water skins a little bit more efficiently. I mean, ultimately I think the workshop is the play here. Getting way better bricks and planks is nothing to be sneezed at while you're sitting on, you know, terrible bricks and plank production. So, yeah. Let's just queue that up. And make sure it's top priority, so all the bricks go there. So we can start making better, more efficient bricks. Alright. New year. See our cornerstone. Every 10 trade routes completed gives you room for another person. I do like that a lot. Ancient Pact would be nice if it didn't kill anybody, but it does, so I hate it. You have to cut a lot of woodcutters for the storm, so I don't think woodpecker technique is the play. Urban planning's fine, I guess. Let's get people wood cutting again, 'cause it's most important to get that going. Let's also get a human on the hearth as well. And that'll be fine. Now back to pondering the orders, I guess. Both of these are fine. I'll just take fair exchange. It'll do. Encourage me to trade a little more. Rations are certainly viable. Don't avoid to make incense. I don't really make any fuel unless I pivoted to making oil. I mean, rations for the Citadel is fine. We have plenty of food to make crop packs trivial, so we'll do that. Devilish Curiosity. Break into a forbidden glade. +5 to plank production is very worth that risk. But do I have a forbidden glade I can get into? Yep, right there, huh? Right there, huh? Right there. Break into that within 8 minutes. Boy. I don't have the manpower for that at all. But maybe I will? There is a chance that just flat loses me the game. If I get something I can't handle, I might need to bring in a trader to solve the problem. And that's a lot of impatience. And if it's something I can't handle, period, it'll probably kill people and cause even more impatience. So this could in fact lose me the game if I did that. So this is a terrible idea. Truly, epically terrible. So let's queue up the woodcutters to punch towards the glade. You know, cut but do not break into. That'll be fine. Yeah, we're still waiting on the coats. I think once our foxes have made all of the coats we need, we will send them off to take care of the cauldron. And that'll be great. We'll call it good. We've certainly made enough space for another hearth, which we'll have to consider pretty darn soon. We also need to take care of this broccoli patch, because it's in the way, and also it's very good food. So a lot of reasons to do that. What's your problem? We're capped on meat. Well, that's certainly nice to hear. I guess you can go back to collecting eggs for the moment. Certainly love it if the warehouse got built at some point. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised at how slow it is, given how we have no bricks and basically nothing to turn into bricks. Were any bricks put into human housing? No. Well, I guess that's good-ish. It's very slow, though. How are we doing on coats? We have 30 coats. Excellent. You two can stop making coats and get over here to the cauldron. And use those coats to cleanse the cauldron. We'll have plenty of time to get that done, which is lovely. Ah, we're out of stone. That's bad. That's the only thing we can make bricks out of. So I guess we'll need to get back to harvesting this stuff and get the occasional clay from the flax. Hideously inefficient, that, but you know, the best thing to build is the thing that's possible to build, as they say, whoever they are. They sound like weirdos. To be frank, I don't know why I'm quoting them, but I am. Funny that. Alright, exploration's done. Or, exploration's soon to be done. Get more people. We certainly have the food to keep them around. More humans, maybe? It's not a bad idea. Low on housing yet again, though. Bleh. Really could use these eggs out of there to make a nice lizard house there. But anyway, let's put our spare humans on the forager camp up here. That'll be great. Put down another woodcutter. Seems fine. You're on the hearth, which is where I want you. Artisan can keep going. I will need someone in the makeshift post so I can do more trading. And using meat for that's good, given that we have an infinity supply of it. Or a renewable supply is more accurate. So let's move people around, call it good. Put the woodcutters over here. Hey, the geyser pump finished. Lovely. Question is, do I want to destroy some of my existing fields to make a greenhouse so I can get herbs? There's a lot you can do with those. They can turn into biscuits and pies and incense and porridge, which some of those things vegetables cannot do. I might want to just engine up something. In fact, I think it's past time I've made a field kitchen to start getting complex food going. Like, it's probably well past time for that, in fact. So we will make porridge out of the food we have, and out of drizzle water, which we now are pumping. And we can make pickled goods out of veggies and water skins. We'll cap that at like 40. That'll be fine. We can turn water skin production on. We don't need more than 30 of that. And that will make the ranch very busy, which is fine. Yep. It's very normal to dedicate a lot of people to complex food production once you're at this stage of the game, so that's all good. Alright, I've got 2 minutes to pop into this, big old danger zone. Love it if my foxes were available to do this, but I don't believe I will get that luxury. Speaking of luxury, can I actually fit it here with the geyser in the way? No, I can't. Alright, the hearth will have to be back here, I guess. Inefficiently using space. I could put it down here. Like, that's not the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. This is very needless hemming and hawing over something that is not a big deal. Anyway, we have 1 minute to open up this Forbidden Glade. So, I should get to that. Cool. +5 plague production is absolutely amazing. We're going to be super happy to have that. And we'll make bricks as well, get you back in the workshop. Anybody I can pull to also get in the workshop, because we need a lot of building materials. I could have one less trapper. It's not crazy. As much as I want those eggs gone. That's fine. Alright, let's see how bad things are. We found a butcher. It's pretty nice, actually. It makes skewers, jerky, and oil, all of which we're very happy to use. Found a clearance water geyser. That's questionably useful. And we also found the lightning catcher. Certainly this is a dangerous event. but we might be able to handle it. We can let it go if we need to. It destroys 4 buildings in the settlement, which, you know, sucks, but, you know, worse things have happened. We could also just burn it down. We'd get even more vegetables, better coats, and a bunch of coal. Sahilda's Secret Cookbook would be very nice if we ever got the ability to make pies as well. I mean, both options are pretty darn viable. Fix is a little rough just because I don't have the materials for any of it. If we fix up the butcher, we could make a lot of oil pretty easily. But would we make it in time is the bigger question. That is the big question. Well, let's think of it this way. There's precisely 0% chance I can handle 6 levels of extra hostility during the storm. So whatever we do for this event, it's going to have to happen after the storm. So let's just leave it for the moment. And if buildings get blown up, oh well. We also found some very hefty clay pits, which is lovely to see. And some more fertile ground too, which is also pretty great. It's actually a pretty good place for another warehouse, come to think of it. This fertile ground is way too far away from our initial warehouse to really be useful, so putting a warehouse down here would make it pretty good. And then we could put a hearth near-ish by. It's not the worst idea. This would be kind of a self-contained settlement, more or less. Which, you know, is fine. Warehouse, hearth. They don't need to do much else. It's viable. Could even fit a second one in between there if I really wanted to. Alright. It's fine. Let's turn in exploration. Ooh, that gets us 10 bricks. This is actually super duper helpful right now, given how low we are on bricks. You are making packs of provisions. I need those. I need all of this happening. That's what's happening right now. Ooh, we found pie, and that might just be the pick. Better porridge is nice, tea's good. Brickyard would let me do crystallized dew, which lets me do nice fox houses, but it's not essential. If I'm gonna be burning down the lightning rod, I will really, really want pie. Like, quite a bit. Brickyard would be helpful right now, though. Ah, that's tough. I'll click on the bakery and just pray I will get myself some flour production soon-ish. Oh, we have available trade routes. I think I can spare some of my 162 vegetables for some money. That seems good to me. Plus we need to do high-value trade routes. So it's doubly good. Alright. Storm is here. We definitely need to drop hostility. Can we get down to 1? No. So we need a lizard in the hearth for sure. I guess it'll have to be you. And hopefully that does it. Yeah, maybe not. We are unfortunately low on housing. Which is going to be rough. we made the field kitchen. Ooh. And the pickled goods are being eaten. Great. Good, good. That should probably get us through the storm. However, I would love to have some people on the field kitchen, making good food that everybody likes, and we'll pipe that up. We need to use rainwater, and I'm very, very happy to use that in the field kitchen. Is good. And we can afford 2 woodcutters? We can barely afford 2 woodcutters. Okay, good enough. Love to get someone stone cutting over there as well. For now, though, I guess it's fine. How are we doing on all this? We're doing okay on all this. Clothing, hey, we got a reputation from completing the event, which is lovely. Man, that is one good-looking beanery. Yep. Alright, suddenly we are no longer making use of the field kitchen except for jerky. Awkward. But, on the plus side, we got a beanery. Huzzah! This thing is very good. Makes porridge, which we want, and pickles goods, which we also want. And, yeah, and it also makes crystallized dew in a pinch, and we want that too. So we'll just use whatever we've got, as well as whatever water we've got, to make some crystallized dew, so we can finally make some good fox houses. Huzzah! Huzzah, and also hurrah! We can get some foxes or lizards in there, and they'll be happier working there. God, I wish I hadn't spent those pipes on boosting the field kitchen now. But it's fine. Pipes are not that precious, more or less. Alright. Yeah, it feels like we're almost certainly going to just burn this to the ground. Prefer to do that when the small warehouse is complete. But we also have no parts, which is a concern. It's very much a concern, in fact. I really don't have any spare camps I'm not using. I mean, the trapper's camp maybe, but kind of need someone in there getting eggs. In fact, I'm fine with the workshop being slightly less efficient for us to get that going, to be honest. Should also move these woodcutters camps over here, because we need this area cleared out, and I would love to have these guys a bit closer to the warehouse so they don't have to walk a billion miles to get to where they're going. Anyway, we should check trade routes as well. We can sell more vegetables. I would love to do a trade route worth at least 11, and this is perfectly fine. Let's do that. Should also consider making those packs. So let's do 15 of each. Great. We can get rations for the Citadel done. It's a very rational plan. It's humor, technically. Do I actually want to open this for +1 plank? No. We have +5 plank production. We do not need to make that any more efficient. There is such a thing as overkill. Anyway, I think think we can speed through this storm here. And give due consideration to where we place our next stuff. Just on that side of the harvester's camp would be fine. Maybe like here? This is a placement that will be okay. This is a placement that makes it even more okay. Yeah, like here's fine, more or less. So let's cut this stuff out, which I guess necessitates moving another woodcutter again, but oh well. Sometimes life's funny that way. Alright. With 6 seconds left, I think we can start burning this down. Alright. We are definitely not happy, but no one's leaving, so that's good enough. We definitely don't need food deliveries. Maybe training grounds. We don't have any way of making training gear is the thing. Yeah. There's no, we don't have any way of making any luxury good, in fact. So maybe not. We've got 3 rerolls. Why not? Ooh, yep. This one. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We're making a ton of pickled goods, and everybody who eats pickled goods wants to eat skewers anyway. That is fantastic. We love to see that. We can actually spare some people to be woodcutters again, which is weird given the massive amount of hostility we're sitting at. But I guess it's fine. You two are capped on jerky, so I guess you can just stop. We want to make the bakery at some point, but we need flour for that, so I guess we won't make that yet. Unless you have flour for me. You don't. Fair. Plantation, the brewery? Don't think ale is the play here. Nor do we need berries for much of anything. Yeah, I kind of don't need any of this. Like, I could make an argument for the brewery, I guess. Gets it out of the blueprint pool. I could use the ale. I could also kind of use the packs of crops, sort of, a little bit. It's like not actively bad. I guess it's fine. Can we turn in enough plant fibers to get to 11? No, we cannot. Don't have enough jerky for that either. Well, I guess that's that then. Let's make the brewery here. We will turn off packs of crop production here because it is no longer the best place to do that in. Can open up an order. Peddler. Sell ancient tablets and packs of crops. Get the forum. That's real nice. Getting the free blueprint. Only problem is, where will I find tablets? They're not in the catcher. Any of the caches have tablets? 9. No large sea marrow deposits I can get lucky on either. That's tricky. Pyromancer can just be done easily enough. And doubling your purging fire production is fine. I mean, there's no reason I have to choose that right now, so I won't. Anyway, how risky is this? Not particularly. Yeah. Even with them having to deliver sea marrow from here to the end of creation, I think will be perfectly good. You can get that meat. And I guess that's that. Just kind of waiting for stuff to be built, more or less. Put someone else on the workshop? Sure. Our woodcutters? Maybe I should have more woodcutters. I do need to clear a lot of space. Like a lot of space. Could have this go slower, that's fine. It's not like we need that many more vegetables. And nobody's leaving yet. Oh, hey, we have 100 drizzle water. Lovely. Let's turn that in immediately. And with that copper, we can get some more pipes, which will come very much in handy. You're done with the provision packs. That's good. You go help build stuff. That'll be lovely. Maybe I even want to just put you in the warehouse to make things more efficient. Mayhaps. I could turn the stone into bricks, so that's awful tempting. Sure. Sounds good to me. The extra lizard can basically be permanently on the blight post, where he's happy and will make purging fire. The other lizard can get to the trapper's camp. That's perfectly fine and dandy. You can go on the harvester's camp, you can go on the stonecutter's camp. Woodcutter's camps are full up, and that leaves me with 2 builders, which sounds good to me. Alright, got some bricks delivered, which is lovely. And soon the beanery will be done, which is also lovely. Alright. The beanery. I basically need to fill this up with lizards and foxes. So I guess we'll just pull those guys. Put you in the beanery, where you'll make much porridge. I basically just want to have triple however many people eat this. So like 70 abouts is fine. 20, 60 abouts is fine. You can turn whatever into dew. That's fine. And let's pipe you up, because we still need to use water in rain engines for one of our orders. Looks good-ish. Need to put this over here, though, at some point. That'll be fine. We'll get to it. Alright, clearance season is here. We have no available trade routes, really? Yeah. No one wants our stuff. Fair enough. Lizard resolve is low. That's troubling. Quite troubling, actually. You can favor them for a while. I'm pretty sure this will get done before it becomes an actual problem, though. Yeah. For sure. There we go. All done and dusted. Let's get a human on the brewery. He can make some ale, why not? Ooh, we don't have anything to make ale out of. I guess one of the farms can make grain, that's fine. Make it out of water skins, we can cap it at 60. And then for packs of crops, we can put veggies into bags and sell those, which will be lovely, lovely and good. Still would certainly love to get some way of making flour. I'd also enjoy the Forsaken Altar at some point, but we're having a tough time accumulating bricks right now. Not that that'll stop me wholesale, but it is certainly going to slow me down. Alright, put another hearth over here. This positioning seems goodish. Yeah, this is fine. As long as it's lined up with that harvester's camp, which is where I measured it. Lines up nicely with the butcher, who should be making jerky and skewers and oil. Can make meat and vegetable skewers and jerky. That's all fine. Probably want to use oil for this instead of wood because oil is more efficient. Yeah. Granted, I won't be making skewers given that I'm making pickled goods, so you know, there's that thing. But we can make jerky here and oil, and I'm very happy to put a lizard in there. You're idle, so you seem like a pretty good candidate. I do want you off the ancient hearth. Put you back on the ranch. Maybe that'll be good enough. We have an available trade route. Oh yeah, for pickled goods, but we don't want to sell those, we want to eat those. You want to eat those because people enjoy eating it, and therefore they'll enjoy being here and not leave. Put down some more houses. It's weirdly critical, that. Speaking of things I need to do, I might want to consider upgrading this geyser pump another time or putting a fox on it. Because we're running out of drizzle water a lot and very easily. Fair enough. Hopefully, fox on that will get us out of the deficit. And it'll make him happy to boot. It's a win-win right there. Yeah. Cool. That's real cool there, Daddy-O. Need that tree in particular killed. Let's get that over here then. Alright, storm is hit. Almost certainly going to have to cut a woodcutter. And that'll do. Great. Fast forward through the storm again. What's your problem? Full on fabric and water skins? That feels unlikely. But I guess it's fine. Cool. Right, new hearth down. We can finally put some more housing elsewhere. Do we have pipes yet? No. Where's all our pipes? I thought I ordered... Did I use all of them? I may have used all of them. I didn't. They're in the process of being made. Hey, we can turn in rations for the Citadel. Nice. May as well do that. You can get back to packs of crops. I can look at my reputation bonus. Temple's pretty good. We do have an excessive amount of wood we can burn, and we have some oil production. It's definitely time for a service building, at least. So we can get that going. Put a herbalist camp here, though I need parts for that. Nah. I don't like running out of parts. That kind of sucks. There's none available in the boxes either. That also kind of sucks. I guess I just suck it up though. This is a trade route worth 11. I'm happy to do, so let's do that. We need somebody making packs of provisions though, so... We'll put the fox back there. To be good. And another year down. I have way too much wood to give it all up for Woodcutter's Prayer, and plus we have double wood production from trees anyway, basically. Hauling cart's certainly nice. Does make the entire settlement a lot more productive. Better for bigger ones, but like, it's fine. Right. We'll get a nice little automated rain punk cart. It'll be lovely. Ooh, longer drizzle sounds great. Better crystallized dew also sounds great, not gonna lie. Tea and incense could also be helpful too. Let's just buy both of them. Why not both? .jpg. Any good trade routes? None, because I have no packs of provisions. So yeah, that'd be why. That would be the reason. You don't have any parts, right? No, no parts. Fair enough. Alright. Let's make some fox homes over here. And see if we can't get some flour. We got some flour. Already have a butcher. The press is like... fine. I think it's just the supplier here. 2-star flour sounds lovely. Yeah. Let's just do that. Looks good. How are we doing on pipes? I mean, we're fine. We can always pipe that up. That's good. Bring in more people. You are bringing in parts. Only 4 of them. That's not enough to, like, make a new thing, but it is enough to make me closer to making a new thing. Which is almost as good if you don't think about it too hard. Okay. Get more people on wood cutting. Can also start growing this food. Herbs will come in handy, I think. And yeah, I think we're good. You're making pickled goods and porridge, just like I wish you to. At the fastest rate you possibly can. Very, very good. Need to put down another lizard house, maybe move the shelter over to the new hearth. Alright. Need a park or some such over here as well. Just drop that down. Need a lizard on this hearth so it actually heats. That's okay for now? I guess so. I can drop down the apothecary here, that's not crazy. Or the alchemist hut. Still, the apothecary will be helpful though. Putting it here across where we make the flour seems okay. And I guess I just wait for things to be built, huh? More or less. more or less. Alright. Got a reputation. Lovely. We're certainly getting more skewers now that we have Zorg's secret ingredient and some pickled goods going, which is great to see. You can just sell all these packs of crops, that's fine. Yeah, we've got tons of raw vegetables we can trade away. Pardon me, I'm flagging a little. Didn't sleep well. Blah. It's gonna have to be one game tonight, sorry. But, you know, it's how it is normally, to be fair. More reputation. Excelente. The furnace is not looking as good as it usually does. Clan Hall could be good. Certainly makes our good amount of gathering camps excellent. Druid's Hut's fine. I think I'll just go Clan Hall here. It's good. It's good. We're happy to see it. This can be moved somewhere. Yes. Top tier commentary from Sleepy Chris. Okay, so we have this. We have better crystallized dew now, which is excellent. We will have you foxes create crystallized dew out of clearance water, because that's the only thing we're using it for. And keep 12 around. That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll just be fine. We've opened up a glade. Oh, we finally used enough rainwater. And we got parts! Praise be. Parts. Glorious parts. I found a distillery, which is entirely superfluous. So I guess we will not be purchasing that distillery. Better sacrifices for every ongoing trade route does not excite me. Selling all this kind of excites me, though. Yeah, another 15 ambers, lovely. It's lovely and good enough. Is there another trade route I can do? Yeah, not really. Leatherworker is capped on stuff? This feels a little surprising, but okay. Okay, get another human in the greenhouse. The warehouse. He said words wrong. Hilarious. I'll make the small farm here. Make sure this clay deposit is prioritized. And that'll be good enough. Oop. Another reputation point. Lovely. Do I have anything the herbalist camp can pick up? No. And I don't think I'll be needing that ever then. Tavern? I think that, like, clears all of my needs, so that's pretty sweet. Cool. Let's get that. And fair exchange is done, which is also great. Better porridge, a bunch of free pipes. Ooh, we can make flour finally. Let's build us a bakery here, right next to the fleet, right next to the fields. That's perfect. Pies, we want, like, I don't know, 80? That's fine. Make it out of meat or bugs or herbs, that's all fine. Make that out of herbs, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Also need somebody in the supplier making flour. Someone's in the supplier making flour. Someone is supplying, I know. Someone in the supplier with flour. Making it so our hunger goes. God, that was sad. That one's not going up on my singing playlist. Oh, that was a good stretch. Alright, we will very happily turn our wheat into grain. That will make things lovely. I should also be upgrading my houses, which takes building materials, which I suppose we have a lot of, given that we have really, really good plank production. Can also do cloth as well. Let's do that. And it's a storm. Let's get a buff or two. +2 to pack production yields. That's pretty good. Let's see, faster glade events, faster trade routes and traders. Newcomers come faster and arrive with way more goods. I guess this one does something, so we'll pick the one that does something. Trade logs. Traders having another cornerstone on sale is pretty great, just all by itself. So I'm fine with that. Let's send it. People's resolve is a bit low. Not fantastic, that. But if we stop clear cutting, we're fine. Also, I got 3 cornerstones from this. I no longer need it. Very efficient jerky. Tools? We can't make crystallized dew okay now. I guess it's good enough. We have the apothecary available. That's full up, right? Yeah. You're just making flour. I think we want to make biscuits and pies in the bakery primarily. Should check trade routes as well. There might be a good one. Kind of isn't. Oh well. More newcomers have arrived. This will push us into another hostility level, so I'm going to sit on it. Well, it's year 6. I'm not going to say we're cruising to a victory, but we are certainly going in the right direction. In comfortable fashion. think I would love to upgrade some human houses now that I have some building material packs to make the harvesting and gathering of food crops more efficient, so that they no longer let things rot in the fields and annoy me. So Hilda, everyone gets faster movement, sounds good. Woodcutters even more faster movement. Let's just take it all, that's fine. Sell you my crop packs. That is good. Don't have an excessive amount of skewers. It's pretty okay price for plant fiber too. Fair enough. What about a cornerstone? Feels a little unnecessary. As does this. Maybe leftover crops. We are certainly making some herbs. It's fine. That's not a lizard house at all. That's the clan hall. Ah, the bakery's done. Lovely. Let's get some lizards there, because they're happier there. Okay. You're now in the bakery, and I'm going to turn on the juice. Have fun, little lizards. Speaking of lizards, more of them? Maybe just bring in 5 people so I don't overload on hostility. It's also not a bad idea. We got plenty of people. Oh yes, because we are no one on woodcutting. That would do it. We could make packs of luxury goods now, but I'm not that interested. Let's just make some tools out of whatever we get. And we'll cap it at 24. Seems fine. Which also means I can start opening some of these and send them in for points and thus win slightly faster. So that's good. Let's go ahead and win slightly faster. I like the sound of it. Ugh. In fact, I'm going to favor the lizards so that I get some rep. Could also be upgraded as well. It would be a pretty big boost to production speed, not gonna lie. Still no particularly good trade routes. Beanery's working hard, you're making crystallized dew, which is great. I need another hearth. That's kind of funny. But it's fine for now. I'm not gonna sweat it. The rain's so soothing. Maybe that's what's putting me to sleep. The soothing rain. It's definitely not my being very tired. That can't possibly be the reason. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Alright, what do we got? Some sea marrows, some broccoli, another Drizzlewater geyser. We are running basically on 0 drizzle water. Maybe that's not crazy to pipe up. Additional blight. Lovely. Oh, Farliff. Ooh, hostility reduction sounds wonderful. Steel drills is also nice. More packs to Glade events, sure. Polite people move a little bit faster, that's good. Could get some parts. I don't think I need them now. Yeah. Anything else I can get? Should also sell a bunch of... Oh, I clicked on the tools. That's my bad. Good enough. Pity you didn't bring any, like, generous donations I could give to the Queen. I'd certainly like to speed my way out of this game if I could. That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Gosh, we need so much more housing. Of all kinds. How are we on 4 hostility? Perfectly fine. How are we on 5? Less fine, but still good. So we'll cut woodcutters down until they're at that level. This water geyser's messing with my placement. It's very rude. Down there, I guess? I guess. the woodcutter's down there then. Right, fast forwarding again. Trapper's camp ran out. My god. Look over here to where there's a bunch of eggs you can trap. Don't strain yourself now. I can definitely sell these off, because that's what I made them for, so that's good. Just the water's climbing up, which is lovely. We have some spare water skins. It's not crazy to ditch. You ran out of all that clay already? What? Oh, that's a surprise. Okay, new cornerstone. Global resolve is nice, I guess. Or finished making jerky and oil, which is lovely. Are you making water skins out of oil? No. But you, no. You're just not really needing to do anything. Could certainly sell some meat. That's easy enough. Bring them in, it's fine. In fact, I would love to have that harvester camp be a lot more efficient if I could. Ziadani, did you bring any generous donations for me? No. Fair. Some good stuff, though. Gotta admit that. +1 resolve, better bricks, better coats, better ale. Still don't need the herbalist camp for anything. Yeah, seems okay. I'm gonna favor the foxes for a bit to wring out a bit of a reputation. I have enough tools for this. And that... well, it won't do it, but it'll get us close. Especially with all the fox reputation. Ziadani's leaving. Herbalist camp's run out. You've extra run out. There's nothing left on the map for you. Fair enough. Let's get down that temple. Fully upgrade this hearth. Speaking of, what do I need for that? I'll need some comfort. fine. I'll need some harmony. I'll do my religious archway thing. And I will need 4 flower gardens. Hey! Oh, is that reputation or did the cache open up? I'm curious. It was the cache, okay. Yeah, got it! Easy. Prestige 6 is easy. What can I say? The gambler looks at you in disbelief. He seems furious, but at the same time insists you make another bet with him. 10 bonus seal fragments. Ain't that just lovely? Well, suppose that's it for now. I'm still trying to get down this way, so I'll probably do a Barren Lands Scarlet Orchard over here and just go really hard into gathering camps. That sounds smart. And kind of fun. That might be tomorrow. Who knows? My schedule is kind of weird today, or this week. But yeah, that's it. Oh, hey, Nest is streaming. I don't know if he'd appreciate a raid of 1 person. But they're fun, you should check it out. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. My throat hurts, I'm tired, I'm hungry. I have all these things and I need a shower. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow. We'll see what we do. And yeah, I hope the rest of your evening is lovely. Take care. Peace.